Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks for allowing me the opportunity to validate my sense of self-worth on stage. Exciting. So I think I should open up and say I have vices, like many of us, right? I recently bought a bottle of cheap scotch. I mean, really cheap scotch. We're talking 2 liters, $10, plastic bottle, right? And I noticed they still, this company that has this cheap scotch still takes the time to hire a writer to write the descriptive language on the side of the bottle. Triple distilled in the beautiful green hills of Glasgow, Scotland for 60 years, the way it's been done for generations. We don't need this, do we? We just need 4 words on the bottle, just to say, "This get drunk you." And you can mix the words up. It doesn't matter, I'm buying it. You can replace an S with a $sign, and you're not going to deter this customer. I'm buying this shit. I'm also a big coffee drinker. I love coffee. But coffee's got a great publicist, doesn't it? I mean, we're hearing a lot of new health benefits that we hadn't heard before. You drink 2 cups of coffee a day, you prevent heart attack and stroke. What are we going to hear next? Is coffee going to bring my divorced parents back together? Will coffee unmolest you? One summer 15 years ago at the family reunion? I don't think so. Call me a skeptic. I don't think that's going to work. I think I should come clean. I made a huge mistake recently. I wasn't thinking. I didn't use protection, and now my shower drain's pregnant. I got caught up in the emotion of everything, and it's just dumb decision. Can I ask you folks a question? This is serious. I really want to know. Do you ever just get so bored with your life, you realize all you're doing is waiting to die? Neither do I. I don't do that. Why would I do that? If you have a job, then you probably have a direct deposit pay stub, and you notice on the signature line, it says non-negotiable on there. Are my employers telling me if I was not lazy and didn't get direct deposit, I can negotiate my salary wherever I want to be? Like, here you go, Tim. Here's $600 for a week's work. Not so fast. I am going to counter it with $6,000. Play some hardball here. Let's see what we can do. Shitty paying jobs suck. They do. We all know one of these people, at least one of these people around here. The teachers are the real heroes of our society. They're the ones that deserve the 7-figure salaries, not the athletes. We all know one of these people, right? Look, the teaching is really tough. My mom's a teacher, she's great, but let's go with this. I propose a social experiment. Let's put 30 desks on the floor of the Staples Center, and let's put a chalkboard down there. And let's grab an LA Unified School District teacher who's not spoon-feeding semen to his students. And then let's sell some tickets and see how we can do. Let's televised to see what the ratings are. You know? You're not going to get Blake Griffin money out there. I don't know. We have to blame Obama, though, for that. It's his fault. Hope and change, right? Hope and change. You know, I love hearing the president speak the way he talks. Look, there are folks out there who are out of work. I'll be honest with you. And I brought up my jobs bill many times, but the Republicans just, they're not having any of it. I love the way he talks, but he hesitates too much, right? There's so much hesitation. I think what I'd like to see is President Obama take an improv class. Maybe a little quicker on his feet. It would serve him well, right? Can you imagine him at like a grounding show? Can I get a suggestion? A place? An emotion? And a profession. And you know there's gonna be that one guy who thinks he's funny in the audience, and he goes like, "Oh, White House janitor, duty, president," like, you know, he's heard this all before. He's just like, fuck. You know, can I just be an airline pilot and a sketch for once? I gotta be a president doing janitor work every time. He never doing good. Teacher in the audience is mad. It's okay. I don't know, I feel like, I think about getting older and what's going to be like when your friends just start dying on like a regular basis. Like when you're a senior citizen, I know this is morbid, but go with me here. There's going to be a time when they just start dying and you have to deal with it. How are you going to take it? I'm wondering how I'm going to take it. I think I'd like to treat it like a baseball season, you know? There's 162 games in a season. You're going to win some, but you're going to lose some games. No matter how good you are, you're going to lose a few games. But if you stay above 500, you're going to make it to the playoffs. And it's going to be okay. Your worries are just going to melt away. By the way, the playoffs are heaven in this scenario. So you know. There's a lot of violence, a lot of racial tension now in the news, and it's unfortunate. There's just a lot of issues I never thought I would see as an adult. I thought we could get past this by this day and age, right? I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was raised. The first 2 VHS tapes my parents ever bought when I was a kid were the movies Glory and The Color Purple. And I saw those when I was 7. So I get it, like white people are dicks, like we're assholes. Right, that's the message, right, Mom and Dad? I have bad posture, I'm a fucked up back, messed up. I don't know, who doesn't though? You sit in a desk chair all day, you're gonna get curvature of the spine, you're gonna get carpal tunnel syndrome. It's just gonna happen. It's messed up. My slouch doesn't come from office work. No, I developed this bad posture because I had man boobs at a very early age. And I would constantly be trying to hide them, talking to the girl I liked in high school. You know, it's like, hey, hi, Amanda, I like you, but I have bigger breasts than you, and so yeah, what do you do? Basically, I carried myself like a 13-year-old girl who just went through puberty, but that's like been my whole life. So I've tried online dating, yeah, right? Look, it's going good now. I have a wonderful girlfriend. Look, stop. It wasn't always good. It wasn't always peaches and cream, all right? Very early on, I was the victim of a Nigerian email scam, right? This is so true. I wish I was making this up. I'm not. I have to say this to the Nigerians out there. Guys, get your shit together, okay? Because I can spot it a mile away. First of all, one of the first messages we had, she told me she was from Los Angeles in all caps, when the rest of the message was in lowercase letters. Like, I get it. I tipped it off right away. But I wanted to play with it and see where it was going to go. And then finally the scam, the angle of the scam came to light. This was it. She said she was an art dealer who had to go to Nigeria to buy some art. Okay. And then she asked me to wire her $4,000 for a return ticket because she only had traveler's checks and they wouldn't give her change. So clearly, I'm no travel agent, okay? I'm up here telling jokes. I'm no travel agent, but I would think there's 2 simple steps you cover when planning a trip to Africa. The first would be, let's buy a ticket to Africa, right? The second is, for the love of God, buy a fucking return ticket the fuck out of Africa. Thank you, Artist.